starting to turn into something. I'm bleeding now, boy.
Looking at girl, I can help you with that. She like when I be rocking, how I'm wearing my hat. This that song.
What is up, viewers of the Hob Life? Wow, the weather is amazing these days. Really nice in Pennsylvania right now. I am working on the skid loader. Just had to get this tire rebeaded because it was so out of air and then it popped off the rim. So she's back, and a bunch of the boys are coming over right now to discuss, plan out, and I'm not even really sure the pit bike jump lines in the backyard that we're gonna build. This year we are gonna go all in and actually finish a jump line in the backyard of my house, unique New York, of my house, so we can actually shred the pit bikes back there instead of just having like my crazy fucking mind back there. We'll actually have some crazy actual jumps, whether I have to bring in dirt, whether we get the dirt from here. All the boys are in on it this year, and yeah, we're gonna make it happen so we can actually shred in the backyard and learn some gnarly tricks. So yeah, stay tuned. This is gonna be a sick build series, and I'm not really sure how it's gonna go down, but it's gonna go down. What is up, YouTube? Here we are. I'm walking back in the backyard of my house. The boys came over here the other day. I didn't really film anything, and we designed the track that we're gonna get going, the track layout. So what we're gonna do first, or what I'm gonna do first right now, is I'm gonna take most of this dirt from this berm right here and put it into this berm, and then make this berm a lot bigger and widen this berm out so that we can get the track going. So I gotta get in the skid loader and start moving some dirt. Not really shaping much up, just moving some dirt, and then we're all gonna work on it together once I kind of get a rough shape so the boys aren't just like standing around while we're doing machine work. So yeah, we're stoked. It's really warm out. It's like 78 degrees as well. Really windy though. You can see, I'll show you the flag, how windy it is. See how the tire pressure is? Pretty good. I just filled them up the other day. Let's fire this baby up and start moving dirt. First task at hand is we're going to move this berm that's in front of me. It's a pretty good amount of dirt, and put it over on that other berm and get it fired up. So let's get a little time lapse going. So Justin came over and we went all in, dude. I didn't even have time to film. We were going so mental out here. I got a couple time lapses of me moving dirt and stuff like that, but we legitimately went all in on this build so far. Look at this berm, full berm turn, looking so nasty. But dude, look at this feature that we built. It's insane. Like, whoa, boys, this is next level. Here's the takeoff, here's the jump, here's the lip, little double section, and there's like a lander here or a lander there. So the whole thing looks like that. It is absolutely mental. It's going to be legendary. And then we have this marked out here. This is the next lip coming out of the berm. So bwamp, bwamp, land into that. And then right here, down here, we're going to have I don't even know, platform. It's gonna be like 3-4 feet off the ground, and then it's going to have a jump onto it, ride across, and then a jump into it. So it's gonna just be absolutely insane. This section of the course is looking good. It's coming along really good. I can't even believe we got that done. That thing looks epic. The berm's looking epic. Then we'll have that jump to this. There will be a berm here into the freestyle jump or quarter pipe, whichever one you decide to hit. And then there will be a 4 or 5 double section there into another berm going back in. So the jumps and everything, I don't even know, the pit bike course is looking absolutely, dude, astronomically, insanely sick. So we are hyped. I'm hyped. That's the end of this check-in today, but holy shit, boys, look at this. So it's been a couple days since I last checked in with the vlog, but I've been out here putting in some time on this pit bike track. I'm bad at filming this stuff because I just like to get really in the zone and work on it, but this is what I have going. I have this jump. It's probably like a 6 or 7 foot gap. I got that berm over there fully built, so you come out of the berm into those, and then I just threw this one in here. It's takeoff, and then there will be a bridge of death type thing behind it, probably maybe like a foot higher than it, about 15 long, 3 foot wide, and then there's going to be a drop off after that. So there's the poles I have for that, for the legs, and I got to collect some 2x6s for the bridge of death, and then that is going to drop into a drop in here that goes right into a berm that leads you into the freestyle jump of the course. Then that will berm turn around, and then you'll hit the jump pack back here. So it's starting to turn into something. Like, really is. We got the dragon back jump over there going into the berm, then the 6 or 7 foot double, and then the bridge of death. So Land of Thrash is turning into something. It's starting to feel good. I've had a lot of different like track layouts in the backyard before, but this one is looking the best, feeling the best, and is probably going to be the coolest on film because of the gaps and everything. So stoked that you guys are here checking in on it. And dude, look at that little gap. That thing's sick, dude. I spent a lot of time slapping those things so they're just standalone instead of just like piles of dirt with lips in them. And I'm gonna slap this one too. It's gonna rain tomorrow, so we'll rain it in. But yep, another little check-in. I'm probably gonna time lapse the build of the death bridge, so stay tuned. Here we are, another day working on the build. I know I said I was gonna time lapse putting the bridge of death up, but it was too crazy. That was hard to get up, but there it is, the skeleton of the bridge of death. You come off this lip, which we're gonna have to redial, and then you land up on here, ride across, and there will be another landing over there. So right now I gotta cut these top poles down and start putting the planks across the bridge. So it's looking pretty gnarly, looking pretty radical, boys. Pretty big. It's 15 feet long by like 3 feet wide, so not too big where it makes it easy, but it's not too small where it really makes it that sketchy.
Switch it out with a cat. I got a million right here.
So I gotta do that 3 more times, and then I can start putting the planks across the top. It kind of gives you more of a sense of how high it's gonna be. But yeah, pretty stoked actually. Really stoked. Yeah, boys! Yeah, and then we're gonna go shred the pagoda tomorrow. Open practice, first open practice of the season. So I gotta do an oil and everything to my 450, but I'm trying to, dude, it looks so much, dude, I can't believe it. Just cutting one off makes it look so much more neat. Like, oh boy, it's on. Next thing I'm gonna do here is get my my width measurement for this thing, which is 35 inches, 35 1/4 inches, and then start cutting some planks for here. It's 35 inches, about 35 1/2 inches is what I'm going with. So now that I have a couple planks cut, I'm gonna put them up on the bridge and see how they look. Pop it up here. Now I'm gonna screw this thing in here. and we'll have our first slat on the bridge. Ah, I hate that. I don't like that. I cut my finger. Thought I charged this last night. I'm bleeding now, boys, somewhere. There we go. We got one slat on. First slat. And then the next thing we're doing is we're going to put these slats spaced out a little bit so it's like a bridge. Probably like a 1/2 inch, I don't know, maybe an inch gap in here. So then when you're riding across, it's not just like solid. Like you don't want to butt it up against each other like that. You want a little bit of gap so the mud can fall through. So this is what it's going to be like coming up to it. Fire off this lip that we're going to reshape. Land onto that platform. Fire across, and then bam, down into that hole. So I got 4 boards on the bridge. It's all the wood I had. I'm scavenging wood from the job sites. This was all wood that we used yesterday for concrete forms to build a jacuzzi thing. So I had it left over, and I probably like 2 or 3 more pieces, and I'll have a sick bridge. Gonna go shred the 450 for a little, and then take a couple like urban little, you know, rides through the country and get her ready, get her warmed up, maybe do an oil change on that beast, and then edit this into a vlog as part 1 of the insane backyard pit bike build or something. So if you guys want to follow along with this build, smash the subscribe button, because we are gonna, this is just the one section of the build. There's gonna be a whole nother section over there, plus a freestyle ramp, and we are gonna be shredding it all summer long with the boys. So stay tuned, because it's gonna be complete madness. Let's go, boys. Trying out the chest mount. Got some Yellow Wolf bumping on the headphones. About to cruise the local stomping grounds on the bike. Let's go. Dude, my hands, I should not have forgot my hands. My gloves, I mean. Yeah, forgot my hands because they're frozen. Gotta head back, dude, I'm too cold. I just want to get a little feel for the bike before I take it to the Pagoda tomorrow. Woo! My hands. I don't have any hands. It's insane.